Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building. We going all the way to the top, baby, to the top, baby. Let's do this. Let's talk about Black Ink Crew Chicago season 5, episode 8. Like, it's going down. They're finally realizing that Lily has a problem, that she's disrespectful, she's trashy, she's no good, she's a liar, she's not faithful, she's not loyal, and she's thinking she's running shit and they are all her sons. Like, come on, miss me with that bullshit. Come on, Lily. And it's about time that Don and Van actually realized what Lily was all about, because I've been screaming and saying this for like 3 years now about Lily. As soon as she gets mad, she used the N word and called people the N word. She started when, she threw Ryan's phone in the pool. She tried to push him in the pool and Ryan broke his arm. And some other times that she done said the word and she done called Junior the N word too as well. I believe. I'm not too sure about that one. But she's been so disrespectful and so just rude, and it's just like, it's just like she don't respect people, and she lies, and it's like she's an instigator too as well, and she plays on the sympathy. But Don, For, Van, and Ryan, they let Lily get away with it. They let her act up, beat up the other girls in the shop, and for no reason at all, just beat their asses. They took forever to jump in and try to break up the fights when Lily was fighting with Danielle and actually Charmaine. So it was just like, damn. And then they was all going against Charmaine and Danielle because they was feeling what Lily had to say. Lily said this, Lily said that, not knowing that all the drama was going on is because Lily was behind the scenes doing stuff. And then we got like a little info that she might have went down on Ryan, or she might have had sex with Ryan this season. I've been saying that. And then you got her getting at Jen because supposedly, she kissed, Van or whatever. So I think that they was all having fun with Lily and everything, and they was letting her get away with murder. They thought it was cute. They thought it was pretty. But now they're starting to look embarrassed, because I've been screaming from the top of my lungs, Van, For, Ryan, and Don, why are you letting her just do all this stuff and act crazy in your shop and disrespect it? And you don't even know her from a hole in the freaking wall. And then you guys go against, Danielle and Charmaine. Charmaine and Danielle ain't the greatest. And Charmaine too got a mouth on her. But who do you know longer? Where's the loyalty? So you didn't see that loyalty or whatever. Even she beat up Cobra. She beat up Cobra twice and everything. So it was just like, when are they going to realize? And I think people started to talk to them, and they probably started to watch the season and seeing what people were saying about Lily and how she was getting away with murder. And like, you are from Chicago, and you let somebody come in your shop and just act all wild and disrespect y'all, beat up Junior, beat everybody up. But it's like, and just the way she used the N word when she got mad, it was just like, she's just mad, disrespectful, and she get drunk and then just go off on people. So anyways, it is what it is. But I don't know if Ryan's going to actually give up on Lily, because if she actually went down on him and gave him a good job, you know what I mean? He don't want to turn that around too as well. And then on top of that, she done kept her mouth closed. Other than when she almost got into the fight with Gina, she goes to Gina like, oh, you effing Ryan, but I wasn't the first one. Something like that they said. So it was like Lily kind of gave the consensus that, she was effing Ryan or whatever. So it is what it is. Now we know about the situation with Jen and Lily going in. So we'll see what happens. Ryan don't want to give up on her, because basically she's keeping her mouth closed. And I don't know how great of a tattoo artist she is. She's all right. She's not that. It's not worth all the drama that comes behind it. It seems like everybody has changed, but Lily would do good for 2 or 3 episodes, and then she'll go back to her old ways or get upset or be in the midst of drama. And Lily wasn't wrong when she said that she felt like it was wrong for them to jump the dude SP. Like, that was wrong. For real. Like, they jumped him or whatever. And Junior started with him, and Junior was calling him the B word. Yes, SP came in there, or whatever his name is. He came in there like on some rowdy about it, but because he was feeling like he was under attack, so now he's not understanding that they joking with him. They're on set. This is business, and he's taking it personal, even though we know the shit goes down in the shop. We know that. So, but them jumping him and tearing up Lily's shop to get to him, Don busting through the walls to get to SB. SB tooth is knocked out. And Lily was right. She was like, yo, y'all need to buy him a new tooth. Yo, because that was messed up. Yeah, and they jumped him. Of course, that's messed up. But like, let's talk about real life. When you go on somebody's territory and you popping off and you fight one, you're gonna end up having to fight all of them because you're the enemy, and you're on their territory, so they don't owe you no loyalty. They don't have to keep it 100 because the streets fight dirty. People fight dirty. Ain't nothing in this world fair. Shit ain't fair. If everything was fair, there wouldn't be no homeless or no poor people, and people wouldn't be getting killed. Like, you know what I'm saying, by the po-pos. So ain't nothing in this world fair. We wouldn't have poison in our water if this was a fair world and everybody had morals and value and had a moral compass. Everything would be straight, wouldn't it? Nah, but it's not. So anyways, if it was me and I felt like they was treating me like, okay, kind of shitty, I'm trying to stand my ground. But you know what? I'm gonna be like, I'm outnumbered, number one. I'm on their territory. I could get jumped. I could get killed. Anything could go down. So you know what? I'm gonna take it on the chin a little bit, you know, and I'm gonna hustle my way up out of there. If I was, Bella's boyfriend, but Junior had no right to call him a B word out of nowhere because everything had simmered down between everybody in the shop after SP came in there, but then Junior kept it on. So it is what it is. So I was just like, damn. So Junior basically waking up, he's not really waking up, but he's seeing the newspapers, he's seeing the posts, he's seeing the tweets, he's seeing TMZ that he's on, TMZ front page because he knocked some dude tooth off. The dude was attacked and all this other stuff. And it was because of Junior. Junior's feeling shitty about the situation. Adriana, and all of a sudden now she has a moral compass. You know what? You was wrong. You shouldn't have did that. Oh my God. You got anger problems, but you was right there with him. You was down with him to do all that crazy shit. You was with him. You didn't calm him down. You didn't try to stop the situation. After SP got punched in the face, you kept calling him names and screaming and yelling at the dude and everything else. And that's how you got spit in the face of blood. And then that's when Ryan took his shirt off, Dom busted through the walls. It was like hella hot water in that fucking place. So it went down. And so, Adriana's like, yo, we need to go to anger management because I used to fight. I used to be rowdy or whatever. So, and I'm trying to get better. And basically, you shouldn't act like that. But you was down with him, but I know like it's excitement, whatever, but you can't poke at him after you was with it, you know what I mean? But she says she's gonna have to do better. She's offering Junior to go to counseling. Junior goes to get some therapy or whatever. We find out that he lost his cousin. I thought it was somebody else. Heaven went to that gravesite. He used to run the streets. He used to be a gangbang. He used to run the streets. He used to do all this other stuff. He used to be bad, and basically he changed his life around. He left his cousin back in the street life. He got popped back in the head, RIP, and Junior hasn't got over yet because he takes some blame for it because he feel like he changed his life around, started doing good, and he didn't come back and check on his cousin and see what was good with him. And it doesn't even seem like he went back to go check on his cousin's people because it seems like his cousin that got killed, his sister, he was talking to her unless it was on stage, like he hasn't seen her, like he disappeared, like he left from them or whatever. So his guilt is coming from not comforting his auntie and his cousins and looking after the sister, because if that was your ride or die and you'll take a bullet for him, he'll be looking out for his sister. So have you been around looking out for the sister? Is that why you feel so guilty? So basically tried to make amends, go to the gravesite, bring the sister, cry together, be filmed, they're all hugged up and shit. This was just, basically Junior trying to cop out of a charge. So because homeboy is pressing charges on Junior, I don't know if they paid him off, I don't know if the case is still going on, but SP, whatever his name is, he wants to press charges. His teeth got knocked out. He wants some money for the bullshit because now he can't get a job. He should have went into that place like it was a job interview and tried to get a job straight up. And who knows if Junior knew SP's work or Bella's boyfriend work, or and was kind of like jealous of the dude could really tap, because I don't know if he can tap, but he is a tattoo artist. So Bella basically wanted to bring him there to get to familiar with the guy so he can get a job, because Bella's seen that, Van did that too with his apprentice Ebonita. So, it went totally left. So we have that situation. So Junior's gonna get some help or whatever. He gonna take care of business. He gonna get his life together. He's gonna stop being angry and mad and stop feeling guilty. And so we got Lily, Charmaine, and Ryan, Don and Van and the shop or whatever. So basically, they asked, I think Don Van asked for where's Bella at, and then Ryan says he's somewhere identifying that dude at the morgue, and then that Lily was like, "That's not funny, yo," and then. And Lily was like, I don't think that's funny. And then Charmaine is all laughing and giggling. So, Lily feels a certain type of way. And Ryan said, I ain't sorry for what I said. I ain't sorry if I offended you about your friend or whatever. And so then that's when Lily was like, that ain't my friend. But I thought Charmaine was your friend. I mean, not Charmaine. I thought, what's her name? Bella was your friend. So basically they're cracking jokes at Bella, saying that Bella's going to the morgue to identify her boyfriend. And basically Lily's saying it's not funny. Yes, it's not funny. I don't think it's something funny to laugh about. That's a harsh joke because you can't come back from death. So, and we know Ryan lost his sister. We know Don lost his sister. We got Van that lost like a lot of people, his uncles or whatever. So basically Lily's saying it's not funny, and Lily's correct because it's not funny. But she denies, and they're talking about Bella, but she's denying being Bella's friend, because basically Ryan was insulting Bella, making fun of Bella going down to the morgue and identifying SB. So basically he was dissing them both. And then he said to Lily, why, I'm sorry I offended your friends. And Lily was like, that ain't my friend. And so basically it seemed like Lily is saying that Bella's not her friend, but Lily could be preferring to SP or whatever about the situation. But if she's preferring to Bella, if Lily's preferring to Bella about the situation, that means that she's being fake, because I thought Lily was a friend. So I'm assuming she's saying that SP's not her friend. But anyways, so we have that situation, and Ryan's like, I just hope you ain't, like Ryan's acting like, you better not be identifying with the dude that we beat up or whatever, blase and the third. So we get Don. He's going to a talent agency. It's called Gill Talent Management Group or something like that, and he did good, not with the deodorant part, but he had the confidence, and he just he did improv. And then right after that he did like a read, and he did actually good. And then on top of that, they called him for a movie to play Sugar Daddy, and he's gonna play Sugar Daddy. He hasn't been a Sugar Daddy because he hasn't had the money, but he's been over there popping cherries and fathering kids outside of his marriage. But he ain't been a sugar daddy yet, but he possibly could be now, since he's making that money, and he's trying to get shit right. He's trying to get a house. He's trying to have other avenues of money to come in, and basically they found him off of IG. So and Don is trying to do the damn thing because he knows this black ink shit is cool, but he wants to see where he can take it before it's too late. They cancel the show. So he's trying to put his hands into everything, trying to get multiple incomes. We can't blame you. So we have that situation. So he does good. He films, for a little role on the play that he's in or whatever. And so it's all good with that situation. And then from there, we have Charmaine, Lily, basically, and Don. They're in the shop or whatever, and they're conversating and they talking. And so then after having that conversation where Ryan and Lily gets into it, you know what I mean? Basically, that's when Lily denied either being SB or being Bella's friend. Bella walks in the door. Then Bella's letting everybody know that SB is going to press charges. She hasn't seen him. She hasn't talked to him or whatever. And basically, she says to Ryan, if somebody called you a B word, how would you feel? And he was like, I would be upset. He was like, I wouldn't even let my own father call me that. So basically, she's trying to make a point that, Junior came at him, but they ain't trying to hear it because it's family over everything for them. So, they're feeling that type of way about the situation. So Lily thinks the situation is messed up, and she just thinks it's just horrendous or whatever. And so moving on from that situation, the guys leaving. It's just Bella, it's just Lily, and it's Charmaine. And Lily just going in on, they wrong for what they did to SP. That was wrong. Everybody gets on me and call me a bully. They better not call me a bully no more. They better not talk shit about me no more, because they can fight and jump a dude in the shop and get away with it. But if they get at me, they're fighting the enemy. They're fighting somebody on the outside. They're not fighting somebody that's on the team. They're not causing commotion or separation among the team. Lily, you caused separation among the team. You caused the team to fight each other. You caused the team to beef with each other. So that's the problem. You're fighting inside. They're fighting outside. And that's an outsider that came inside. So, they got to handle their business. Whether Junior was wrong or right, they got his back because that's their boy. So, boom, they going to jump in. And then on top of that, homeboy spit blood on Adriana, a mouthful of blood, even though she shouldn't have been in his face because, it is what it is. And so, homeboy got his ass rocked. It's wrong, but I already told you, ain't shit in this world fair. Ain't nothing fair. So, Lily's talking all that other stuff because she can talk that. She wouldn't talk that around the guys, but she's talking it to Charmaine, basically to get Charmaine pissed off, to get Charmaine upset, or basically to try to come at Charmaine, which sets up for the next scene of them not getting along. And so, you know what? Either get rid of Lily, or just let her do what the fuck she want to do. But please don't get it twisted out there. You people out here saying the N-word and it's cool, and people around you letting you say it, but you go on outside of your circle and you say the N-word, there's going to be some consequences. So anyways, and plus they should have addressed Lily a long time ago when she was using the N-word on the show, but I guess they thought it was just cool or wasn't coming from a racist place. Now they feel like it's coming from a racist place because she's always saying it when she's angry. Normal conversation, normal daily life, she ain't using the N-word, but only when she's being aggressive and mean and want to say something rude and disrespectful to somebody and try to belittle somebody. That's what she said, because how come she doesn't say it when she's happy-go-lucky and she's in a regular conversation? Because she don't need to use it. Only racist people use the N-word when they get upset, or they just use the word just to describe an individual because that's just how they is. So we have Lily, she's doing her thing and basically trying to irritate Charmaine, and Charmaine was like, yeah, I know it's wrong, it's not right or whatever, but that dude is on the outside. And Lily was like, well, nobody better call me a bully or whatever. And so Charmaine said that's not really it, that's not the whole situation, but you got to understand, like, they got to defend each other, they got to help each other out or whatever, because it's 9 mag, it's supposed to be 9 mag. Not 9 meg against 9 meg, and that's what Lily has, is 9 meg against 9 meg, and she's always into it with somebody from 9 meg. So we have that situation, and Lily was like, yo, that's really messed up what they did to him. Yes, I feel her all day. It is messed up, and she thinks it's some sucker ass shit, and yes it is. But and the street life, and you into somebody, it's not even, these dudes got an opportunity, but whatever they grew up with is still with them, whether from their neighborhoods or whatever. So if someone's on the inside and they see one of their boys fighting or whatever, they gonna jump in. They just ain't gonna let it be a fair fight. That's just how it is. That's just, it's not right. It's not something that I would do, but you gotta understand that's what they gonna do. Ain't shit in this world fair or equal. So but Lily was like, they need to buy him an effing teeth. They need to buy him another tooth. So Junior knocked this man tooth out. And Junior said, you run up, you get done up. That is so old school. But the dude did run up and towards Junior. I guess the dude thought they was going to have a little conversation. Once you guys get aggressive and stand up and coming towards you, only thing you can do is defend yourself and block any punches or any hits and start defending yourself. And I don't think dude was ready, or Junior just got a quick punch. I don't think it was a sucker punch because the dude was right in front of him. I don't know if he wears glasses. I don't know if he thought that, hey, this is really going to go down because this is a set and they got camera people around. But anyways, so we have that situation. Lily walks out or whatever. Charmaine is feeling upset about the situation. She meets up with her man and she talks about she can't scream and she can give good head because she don't have tonsils. Yes, Charmaine is very inappropriate. She gets on my nerves. Yes, she does. So then we get to see Danielle. Danielle still spewing and saying the same damn story, that she's still engaged with homeboy after he cheated on her and cheated on her and cheated on her. And basically she's staying away from Night Meg, but she drops the dime to, Charmaine, to let her know that Lily was out there calling Jen and Don B words and N words and M words and M words and M words and N words. So Charmaine was like, this is disrespectful. Charmaine's boyfriend was like, yo, this is wrong. I could never work with anybody like that. So Charmaine wants to do something about it. Danielle don't know, we got her ass whooped. She don't want to come back to the shop because she knows she ain't going to be defended or protected. Nobody's going to defend her or protect her. So Danielle is staying out the business. Could you imagine a black woman going to a Mexican shop and beating up 2 Mexican women in the shop with a bunch of Mexican around and then saying Mexican slurs? That woman would have been laid up, So that's the difference. And I think Don and Van are starting to see it because people are starting to say shit about it online. And I said it in every single video, especially last year and the year before and part of this season or whatever. So anyways, we have that situation, and so Charmaine is feeling a certain type of way, so they end up having a meeting, and basically they end up having a meeting. It's Don, it's Van, Ryan, and I think Gina's there too as well. I think Gina was at the first meeting because Gina is Ryan's, A1. And Charmaine's there. Basically, Charmaine's talking about, did you guys hear about the video that Lily, that went down with Lily using the N-word and how disrespectful it is, blase and the third, and all the negative shit that comes with other people outside of the black, Moors, indigenous, African American, Afro-American, colored people, or whatever you want to say, use outside of that, use the word. It could be you could be offended by it, because black people don't use any other word to describe any other races and say derogatory things towards other races on a grand scale, like a lot of people adapt to using the N-word. So we have that situation. And so when we have that situation, it seems like Lily done watched the Tupac video and he breaks down the N-word or whatever, because she tries to use his same point of views. No, if you say it like this, it's like that. If you put the then it's like that. She's trying to do that. So the famous videos on YouTube or whatever. So we have that situation. So Charmaine's talking to the people how bad it is for our culture, is disrespectful, and then Van is feeling the same type of way. He's upset, he's pissed about it, and he understands where this racist stuff comes from, because she only says when she's mad. Don says the same thing, she only says when she's mad. So they're realizing that Don and Van finally got on board to realize that Lily is actually disrespectful and racist, and she don't deserve to be in the shop. But right now it's up to Ryan, because Ryan owns the shop, it's his shop. So basically they're having a conversation, and Charmaine's talking about the ancestors or whatever. Lily comes in, she was like, oh, I guess so you guys are having a meeting about me? Yeah, they're having a meeting about your raunchy ass. They're trying to get rid of your alcohol, cotton, pussy smelling ass. I was going to say a lot worse. So we have that situation, and Lily was like, "Whoa, you coming at me for using that word or whatever? Like, come on, I don't mean it like that. Like, there's a difference. You can use it this way, you can use it that way. I don't use it the racist way. I use it the other way, the cool way that Tupac explained to a lot of people." So, anyways, she goes, "Then why do you use it if this and that? So why do you use the N word?" Charmaine was like, "I used the N word because we took the word back to make power from it. There are deities, there's Egyptian goddess that are named the N word with 3 N words or whatever." So anyways, everybody's agreeing with Charmaine, even Ryan, but Ryan doesn't want to close the door on Lily. So then Don was like, Van was like, "Do you want her out?" And to Charmaine, "Do you want her to go? Do you want her to be fired?" Charmaine is like, "Yeah," at this point. Van is like, "I don't want her here either. I don't want to be bothered with her. I'm done with her. There's no communication." And then Don co-signs. He was like, "I'm done with her. I'm finished with her. I don't want to be where she needs to move a different way. She needs to move accordingly. She needs to move around." And Ryan was like, "Yo, are you going to change? How many chances is she going to get?" And then she don't understand why these people are offended that she's using the N-word, and she's not taking accountability of how they feel, because she feels that way towards them, because if her 9 Meg team is telling her, "You using the N-word, and the way you say and how you say, and you say when you angry, it's offending us, and we feel disrespected," and she can't say "I'm sorry," and she can't say, "Oh, I don't mean to offend you, I don't mean to disrespect you or your culture or anything like that, but I thought it was okay because of this and that. I won't use it no more. I'm sorry." But she don't have that. She don't have no respect for them at all to even say that, to even step up and say that, or even care what they say. And then now we're gonna get to the next episode where she's showing Ryan Mexican this, Mexican that, but yet she's still not recognizing that she's dissing African Americans. She's dissing black people more, indigenous people too as well, colored people, Afro Americans, Afro people too as well. She's not addressing that, and she's gonna try to come with the Mexican, "Oh, we so poor, we hungry, we starving" type of situation, but yet you're not addressing how these people are telling you. And then on top of that, it's not only how they feel, it's what the viewers are saying too as well, and people that rock with Charmaine and Don and Van, and they're like, "Yo, you letting this girl just disrespect you all when she gets upset and call you the N-word and shit like that? Like, come on." And their family got to be saying something. It makes them look bad too as well. But anyways, they've been letting this shit go. They should have addressed it from get-go, because let me tell you, there's nobody in my regular life that use that word at all, like call me that or say, hey, what's up, Mike? No, nobody says that shit to me. From upper class, from impoverished, from middle class, low economic neighborhoods, high economic neighborhoods, from all types of walks of life, from all different races and cultures. None of them address me with the N-word, say the N-word when they're upset or mad with me at all. So I don't get it, how it's okay. So now we're going to have a pity party for Lily next episode, and she's going to be forgiven. It's all bullshit. They look bad. Like, and they from Chicago. They're from the Windy City. Black Panthers used to be up in Chicago, and it just looks bad for them too as well. But at least it took 3 years. But, you know, Don and Van and Charmaine finally woke up. Charmaine woke up last year. And Van and Don just catching on. And Ryan is probably still like the way she get at, you know what, that boppity bop bop. So it is what it is. So Charmaine was like, you know, I'm done with this. Ryan don't want to make a decision. He doesn't want to be forced to make a decision. He's like, you know what, I just need you to step away from the shop a little bit. You know what I'm saying, Lily? Because you're the common denominator. Everybody's upset with you. Everybody's saying that you're the problem. Everybody's saying this is you. So just take a little break or whatever. And then Lily was like, I gotta feed my family. But she knows she can make money off of these dudes. She knows she can make money off of these N-words. She's gonna disrespect them and take their money at the same time. Like, that's what you call being suckers and being played and just being cooners. Straight up. Like, she won't leave. You know why she ain't gonna leave? Because that's her bread and butter. And she hit, and it's like you guys describe, she used the N-word when she's upset and you're feeling a certain type of way. I know I've been feeling a certain type of way, but you still gonna let her stay. What does that say about you? You can forgive and move on, but somebody else should deserve the opportunity that doesn't have that disrespect and that heart towards who you are, what you have been grown, what you are raised. You are black. You know what I mean? You're an indigenous person. You are more. You know, you African American. You black. You African, and how you just gonna let somebody sit there and use the N-word and disrespect you when you say it bothers you? Now, if you say it didn't bother you, it'll be a different story. But they just letting it fly. And you working right alongside this person, and you know they getting shit in the streets. You know people are shit not like, yo, you guys, they must. So it is what it is. So anyways, Lily Charmaine's getting ready to walk away. She's getting ready to leave, and she's mad or whatever. And then Lily takes her cup and she throws the water in her face. I mean, the liquor and, you know, Charmaine's face off rip. If you're threatening to fire her and you're telling her to take a break, you telling her that you're disrespecting these people. They feel like you're disrespecting them because you're using the N-word. And then on top of that, you know, Charmaine gave you a whole speech about how disrespectful using the word is. You don't care. You don't apologize to anybody in the room, not one person. Then you throw the drink on Charmaine, and then Charmaine rushed over there to try to fight you. So you guys both hit the floor. I think Charmaine was on top of you, was trying to kick your legs or whatever. But anyways, how does that look? Like, that looks like she don't care. She gonna get money with you. She gonna disrespect you. And it's just like, I can't even do it no more. Peace. I'm out.